Hey, what's going on? What's going on, y'all? I want to wish you guys a happy Monday evening. I don't know when you're watching this, but we are recording this live on a Monday night. Had a great weekend here in Dallas. It's actually starting to dip and get a little chilly, but that's all right. You know, we like that cold weather. It's actually a good time to work out outside, especially if it's not too cold. But y'all, hey, I want to welcome you to DDF Live, Divine Design Fitness Live, where we're talking about some of those questions and topics that you guys might want to know to help you build momentum to go into 2022 the right way and build that momentum to get healthy spiritually and physically and get that body the way you want. So when 2022 comes around and summer comes around, you're not working, you're already there. The best way is to be prepared, not get prepared, y'all. So that being said, tonight is actually a topic that, as a trainer, again, these are all topics that people have asked me. They continue to ask me, but tonight is one of those ones that might surprise you. And we're going to talk about how long should I work out? Now, as a trainer and as a coach, I used to hate it when people ask me how long should I work out. Why? Because we just always add a little bit more. You shouldn't be necessarily worried about how long you work out. You should just be focused on good form, good technique. But tonight, I'm not training you. Tonight, I'm coaching you. I'm going to tell you some of the tips and tricks to help you build momentum when we're talking about how long should you work out. Now, there's a few things that you should know when it comes to length. Most people work out too long. I'll be real with you. Most people think that I have to be in this gym all day, or I got to be in this gym for an hour, 2 hours, and in order to get the goals that I want. Most people stay in there way too long. In my clients, I've had clients when we did 30-minute sessions, and you could choose an hour session, and most of them actually would burn more calories in the 30-minute sessions than they did in the hour-long sessions. Why? Because of a few things we're going to cover here. And me personally, I love a 30 to 45-minute workout because I get my cardio in, I get my strength in, all in one, versus having to go run on the treadmill for 30 minutes or ride the bike for 20, 30 minutes, and then go do my strength training. You can knock it all in one time. But the first thing that depends on how long you should work out. Time under tension is the acronym. We call it TUT, but time under tension. All that means is how long am I doing my exercise? Whether you're using weights or your body weight, how long am I allowing my muscles to actually work? So if I'm doing a push-up, how many seconds am I doing my eccentric, or what that means is you're going down? How long am I holding the exercise, and how long is it taking for me to go back up? Now, let's say you're doing 4 seconds to go from a full push-up from the top all the way down. 4 seconds, you might hold it for a second, then you might take 1 or 2 seconds to get up. Now you're talking 6 to 7 seconds exercise. So you count that and you say, okay, well, if I'm gonna do 10 of those, let's say it takes you 10 seconds to do each rep, 10 of those, that's 70 seconds. You add that to your, how much rest time. And that's how you start to figure out, okay, I want to spend this much time under tension to make sure I get my muscles enough exercise in order to get the desired result. But that's a little bit more on the advanced level. Ultimately, you want to spend as much time under weight, under resistance as possible. And that leads to the next thing, because most people take too much time in between sets. So if you're new to exercise, we have this thing called reps and sets. So if I said you're going to do 3 sets of push-ups and you're going to do 3 sets of push-ups, 10 reps each, that means you're going to knock out 10 reps 10 times. You're going to do push-ups 10 times, and then you're going to rest, and then you're going to do another set of 10, and then rest and do another set of 10. Well, most people will do their 10 push-ups and then they'll rest for like 2-3 minutes in between, and then they'll rest. And by this time they've kind of cooled off. Yes, rest is important, but they've cooled off, they've rested too much, now they're starting all over again. And ultimately you could have knocked out literally your 3 sets in the time it would have taken you to do one, in what the time that most people take to do 3. So all I'm saying is, don't rest so long in your workout. And that's why I say I could take a 30-minute workout and do strength and cardio at the same time, because part of the cardio theme is you want to get your heart rate up, you want to get it elevated. Well, doing push-ups, doing squats, doing things like that is going to elevate your heart rate. So the more time I'm staying under tension, the more time I'm actually spending time under tension, and then moving weight, my heart rate's up. Less rest means it's staying up. Therefore, I'm building strength and cardio at the same time. Plus, the added benefit is you're going to really build up your endurance, what we call strength endurance. You can have endurance where you're just running for miles, or you can have strength endurance where, hey, I can move some weight, or I can do something for an extended period of time without getting tired. So that being said, my goal, even when I train my clients and when I'm working out myself, I literally will, as soon as I feel like I can do my next exercise or next set of exercises, I go. Yes, it's going to be tough, but that's the mental part of this. You got to mentally be prepared to push yourself, even if it's just a little bit past your norms. You got to be able to say, you know what, it's going to be a little uncomfortable. Yes, I did my first set of push-ups. I only rested for 30-40 seconds. It's time to do my next set. So it's going to be a little bit harder, but that's what you need to do. You have to allow yourself to get comfortable being uncomfortable. And the less amount of rest you take in between sets is going to be key. So like I said, as soon as you feel like you can push through the next one, knowing it's going to be tough, but you can push through, that's when you want to start over again and do your next set of exercises. But then this next tip and the last tip, or piece of knowledge, is one that most people don't know about, and I think is keeping a lot of people from reaching their goals. A lot of people are working out to the point where their cortisol levels are too high. Now, if you don't know what cortisol is a hormone. Your body releases hormones. Hormones are the key to success, to your weight loss, weight gain, muscle building. That's one of the things that people overlook, is how hormones play a role in your health and fitness. Now, cortisol is a stress hormone. It's triggered by putting yourself under stress. So there's good stress, there's bad stress. You got fight or flight type things. So like if you decide, hey, I got to run and go get the ball out of the middle of the street, or your kid ran in the middle of the street and you're like, no way, I got to go get him or her out of the street for safety. That's an example of a stress hormone that triggered with that kind of fight or flight, but it's short-lived, it's quick. Your body cannot stay in that state for too long. It's not designed to stay in that state, in that fight or flight, for too long. Now, when we do these strenuous workouts and over a long period of time, and I mean more than 45 minutes, your body starts to really kick in that stress hormone, cortisol. Now, cortisol is bad for you. Again, you do not want that just lurking around in your body. But one of the side effects of cortisol that a lot of people don't know is it causes your body to retain body fat. So you're doing all this work, you're sweating, you've got yourself up in the morning, or you came home, changed clothes, you're doing all this work to try to burn fat. And yes, you're doing a good thing. The workout's good, but if you work out past a certain point, especially if you're doing an intense workout, those cortisol levels start to rise. And at that point, you start defeating your purpose. It's like a bell curve. You could do too little, you could do it just right, it's time to stop, or you can go down here and you keep working out. And at that point, you're getting diminishing returns. So that's that sweet spot that's why I like 30 to 45 minutes of good work. And as you get stronger, as you get more experience with work, exercise, you can take less rest. And real, like, on my Apple Watch, sometimes I've tried to see how accurate my Apple Watch is by wearing this and testing my calories burned versus testing with a heart rate monitor. And I remember one time I did a workout and I said, I'm gonna see how many calories I can burn in 30 minutes. And I literally burned about 550 calories in about 30 minutes. Yes, I was tired. Yes, I was exhausted. But I'm telling you, if you move, you can get in, you can get out. And if you don't like exercise, you don't want to be in the gym for an hour. You don't want to be in the gym as long as you have to be. You don't even if you work out at home, you don't want to spend too much time doing this. You want to get it in, get it done, take your shower, and move on about your day. Well, that's the key. And that's one of the reasons why HIIT training, high intensity interval training, is so popular and so important, because yes, you're getting it for 20 seconds, 30 seconds, rest for 10, get back at it. But the thing you don't know is most HIIT workouts last for 15 to 20 minutes, but you're burning calories, especially if you're doing body weight or resistance band calories with a HIIT workout. You are burning calories. So if you really want to see the results that you're dreaming about, that you have faith in, and that you're sitting there saying, I want to fit in this dress, or I want to look like this, I want you to focus on those things: time under tension, making sure you don't spend too little time or too much time under tension. Also, make sure that you get an adequate amount of rest in between sets, but don't take too much rest. Get that work in. You're here to work, you're not here to rest. And then the other one is, don't work out usually past that 45-minute mark, especially if you're doing a strenuous workout, because you don't want those cortisol levels to kick in and get too high and force your body to retain body fat as a response to a stressful workout. And then honestly, if you're starting out, take your time, even if it's a 20-minute workout, even if it's a 20-minute walk, or 20 minutes of, basic push-ups, squats, and maybe planks. And you just rotating those out, doing a minute of each and then rest. Whatever it is, just do it to the point of which you're going to get your work in, you're keeping your heart rate up. And then if you knock out 20 minutes of those with a warm up and cool down, you've done more than 90% of the people out there. So that being said, guys, like I told you, we're going into 2022 with momentum. We're working to push ourselves. We don't want to start January 1st. We want to start now. So a good tip for the day is, if you're going to work out in the morning or at night, start dedicating that time now to fitness. Doesn't mean you have to start working out right now. But if you're going to work out, let's say at 5 in the morning or 6 in the morning before you go to work, get up, throw on some clothes, go for a walk. It doesn't have to be a full workout, but get your mind and your body used to what it is you're about to do. If you're going to work out after work, do the same thing. Get your clothes on, go for a walk, or clean the house, something. Just get your body ready to do something other than either staying in the bed in the morning or after you get off, sitting down and just relaxing. Get it used to it now, because that will help you build momentum for 2022. Y'all, so remember, if you have any questions, put them in the message, let me know, and I will make sure we do a video to answer any questions that you have, or I'll respond to you. But also, I'm going to take 3 people. I have 3 spots that we're going to pick 3 people at the end of December. And we're going to take those and we're going to really deep dive and help you overcome any obstacles that you have in place that are keeping you from getting the goals that you want to achieve. If you are serious about this, message me on Facebook, private message, or you can message me on YouTube or in the comment, or you can DM me on Instagram at Divine Design Fit. Either way, shoot me a message. I'll send you a link. You just answer a few questions and you'll be entered into the ability to win and work with me one-on-one. And we're going to get you where you need to be. We're going to uncover, we're going to dig deep. We're going to find out where you want to be, why you aren't there, or if you were there, why you're no longer there. And we're going to get you prepped and ready to go and get in the best shape of your life, spiritually and physically. So make sure you let me know. I'll send you that link and we'll get you going. All right, y'all. Well, I will see you tomorrow night. Remember, every night, unless otherwise notified, we're going to be going live at 8 o'clock Central Time, 9 o'clock Eastern, 6 o'clock on the West Coast. But either way, we're going to have some good tips for you. And again, if there's something you have a question about, let me know, because this is not about me. This is about you. But we're going to get in shape together. I need to get in shape. I want to get in better shape. I want to get in the best shape of my life in 2022. And I want you to do it with me too. All right, y'all. God bless. You have a great night. I'm about to go eat some good, healthy dinner, y'all. So I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.